Hi, I'm Bruce Katz. We're the Bruce Katz Band, playing here at the Extended Play Sessions. Welcome, everybody. This is our CD release gig at the Fallout Shelter where we recorded this live album 6 months ago, and we're going to play a lot of that music. In fact, we're going to play all that music. Different versions, probably, though. We forgot to bring the score with us, you know. Anyway, we're going to start off with a tune of mine called The Czar.
Hey there, I could use a little more organ in my my monitor. How you guys doing?
We're going to feature Mr. whatever his name is, guitar player. No, Aaron Lieberman on the next tune. You know, once upon a time I played with Big Mama Thornton. And I was the bass player, actually, on the Big Mama Thornton. And she had, you know, some of us had played with her. I didn't play with her for that long, but some of them had played for a long time. And it would be time for the guitar solo, and she'd go, guitar player, bass player. But anyway, whatever. Anyhow, here we go. This is an old blues tune that we decided to record not on the live record, but on something else, and it goes like this.
Well, hello, pretty baby. I just called to say we were through, because I'm so very tired of sneaking around with you. I'd like to meet you in the sunlight, not in some secret rendezvous, because I'm so very tired of sneaking around with you. Yeah. Well, you never will be mine. I'm just too blind to see. I've got my pride, so why should we hide when you're mine as well? Be free. Oh, I love you. You know I love you. Yeah, I gotta tell the world that I do. Yeah, 'cause I'm so very tired of sneaking around with you. just too blind to see. I've got my pride, so why should we hide when your mind has well be free? Oh, I love you. Yes, you know I love you. I gotta tell the world that I do. Yeah, 'cause I'm so very tired of sneaking around with you. Oh, I love you. I gotta have you. I need you. So tired of sneaking around with you.
Thank you very much. That Aaron Lieberman, he sings pretty good, doesn't he?
Now I'm settled in.
He had the misfortune to join a band that plays a lot of instrumentals, though, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to do a tune of mine. This tune is called Where's My Wallet? Hey, thank you so much. We're going to bring Mr. Jesse Williams up to the stage. He was on our recording as well, and he's somewhere. He's going to come back. Here he is. He's been busy circling deceptive resolutions from the 5/7 of 2 to the 6 chord, but because he started teaching at Berkeley this year. And I know very well about that harmony stuff. We're doing Get Your Groove. What'd you do on the record? I think electric. Okay. He was on the record with us, and this is one of the, we did, we're playing live, so we kind of just stretched out, and we ended up with 3 9-minute songs on this album, and a few people said, you can't do that, you can't have 3 9-minute songs. But we do, we have 3 9-minute songs, and so far, all these reviews, they're all pointing to those songs as the highlights of the album, because it's live, man, Anyway, we're going to play this tune of mine. It's called Get Your Groove. This one also made it on to our Back in Boston. My apologies, because it should have been Back in Norwood, but somehow Boston sounded better. No, I lived in Boston for 32 years, and so it was kind of coming back home, really. So anyway.
We're going to do 10 minutes on this one. 10 minutes.
Thank you very much. As I often say, playing that tune is better than 6 months of therapy. You know? Gets it all out, man. Could I have a tiny bit more bass in the monitor and maybe a hair more piano? I think the drummer wants some more bass as well. More bass. So, Liz Reed, you're going to play electric? And then we got to have you sing some. I realized I have too many Liz Reed. Okay, we're going to do a tune right now. I had the great fortune and the fun of playing with the Greg Allman Band and doing tours with the Allman Brothers a while back, and we always play at least one or two of those tunes in our shows. We're going to do one right now. It's an instrumental tune. It's called In Memory of Elizabeth Reed. And yeah, it's hard to not play the bass on the organ. I realize I gotta figure out a different way to play this tune because we have a real bass player tonight. Dreams of Yesterday. Thank you so much. That's the Transylvanian Titan, the Romanian Wrangler, the potentate of percussion, Mr. Liviu Pop, right back there. We have a couple more for you this first set, and I know the second set will be longer, so we're going to have a short break after this. But we have a couple more. This is a tune that I wrote, and I did it on a solo piano record of mine, and we decided we would try to do it as a band, and it came out pretty good. In fact, it is on the live record. It's one of the ones that made the cut, and this tune is called Dreams of Yesterday. This is the comedy part of the show.
You and I hit it. An A, right?
We're just debating here. We've only had Aaron sing one tune this set. We got to do something else, man. We're going to play one more tune this set, take a very short break, and all you people out in internet land, you know, just hang out with us. And what are we doing? I think we're going to do a little boogie-woogie thing called Don't Feel So Good Today. This is also on the live record, and I did it about 3 albums ago or something, 4 albums ago. Should we do the Norton Boogie intro, you think? It doesn't affect you. You just do 1, 4, 5, man, okay? 3 chords in the truth, as they say. So let's do that. We'll do the Norton Boogie intro. Anyway, before we do that, you've been listening so far, Aaron Lieberman on the guitar and the vocals. Our special guest and maybe my favorite bass player in the entire world, Jesse Williams, on the bass. And that's true. That's true. Jesse and I used to play about 20-something years ago with Duke Robillard together. We had many, many fun adventures. Both of our first night with him. Yeah, at the Ocean Mist in Rhode Island, our first night, yeah. What's that? We should play the blues. We are playing the blues. Oh. It's all blues, man. Even Bartok is blues. And, of course, the aforementioned Romanian wrangler on the drums, Mr. Liviu Pop. My name is Bruce Katz. We're the Bruce Katz Band, and we love coming here. I have to say, you know, we came here in March, and Connor Quigley, who recorded and mixed the album, it's just amazing, man, how great it sounded. And we got to go mix it at his house, and man, I've gotten so many comments, both like professionally and incidentally and personally, about how the album sounds so good, and it's because the people here are incredible, actually. The Fallout Shelter. It's true. It's amazing. Anyway, we're going to do a little combination boogie-woogie thing. It starts off with a tune I wrote a long time ago called Norton's Boogie, and I decided I was very inspired after watching an episode of The Honeymooners where Ed Norton, his piano playing technique really just touched something inside of me. And it's true, I'm serious. Ralph goes on the $64,000 musical question, and Norton's like, you know, he's playing piano. Every time he does a tune, he has to start it like this. And, of course, Ralph's screaming and yelling at him. Anyway, you have to watch the episode. We're gonna do this tune, 2 tunes together. I wrote 2 boogie-woogies in my life. One was in 1997. One was in 2016. And we're combining them. This is what we're going to do. He's going to sing. We're going to play. Here we go. Fun will be had. Hey, thank you so much. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. Extended play sessions right here. And to you folks in the audience, I don't think we're on the internet now. We have CDs and merch and T-shirts and posters, not posters, stickers. We have all sorts of stuff. We'd be happy to sign anything you want to buy. So, you know, we'll hang out back there. And it's been fun so far. Thank you so much, man. introduce it again? The same thing? Okay. Okay. No. No, they'll come out. That'll bring them out. That is your... That's their cue to come out, you know? There is popcorn. Take the green line, yeah. Yeah, but not on this tune. Not on this tune, though. He's coming out second, though. I have him on a lot of tunes. No, he didn't. And Jesse will be on the second tune, Jesse. Second tune.
Yes, good. Hold on. Thank you. Good. Yes. Bruce.
We're happening.
Ready?
All right, we're the Bruce Katz Band, and welcome back to the extended play sessions, everybody, out there in internet land, and you guys right here at the beautiful Fallout Shelter. We're going to continue on our merry way and do a tune of mine. This is called Take the Green Line. It's what I used to do every day when I used to go to Berklee College of Music. Get off at Auditorium, you know, walk 2 blocks, and you're there at Berklee. Anyway, here we go. Thank you very much. We're going to bring Mr. Jesse Williams up here now. We're going to play a tune for you musicologists. This was written in 1934 in Indianapolis, Indiana by Leroy Carr, and it's become a blues standard. And this one also was on the record, as was the one we just played. And this is called Blues Before Sunrise, featuring Mr. Aaron Lieberman.
The blues before sunrise, tears standing in my eyes. I got the blues before sunrise, tears standing in my eyes. Was a miserable feeling, a feeling I so despise. I gotta leave you, baby. You know you done me wrong. No, you done me wrong. Gotta pack up all my things and leave, baby. Break up this happy home. goodbye, goodbye, baby. I'm gonna see you some rainy day. Oh, goodbye, baby. You know I'm gonna see you some rainy day. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Well, you can go your own way, darling. 'Cause I want you to have your way. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to do one old tune of mine. I think I wrote this one around 1923. It was on my fourth record. You know, Dixieland was big, but I said, no, man, we're gonna do this organ groove stuff. Anyway, I know I was, well, I won't tell that story. Anyway, this is a tune called BK's Broiler, which we hadn't played in about, I don't know, decades until we decided we'd play it with Jesse Williams, and it's also on the album. And I have a suit-in against Burger King, by the way, on this one. They somehow got the name and named a hamburger or something after it, but I'm going to get them.
Grilled or fried?
Yeah, thank you so much. We're going to do another Allman Brothers tune. And Jesse, I think, is going to play electric bass on this one. And we're continuing on our way here. Anyway, what was I thinking of? I don't know. This is a Dickie Betts tune. I guess he wrote this one. And we get a chance to hear Aaron Lieberman sing again, so that's good. We're about to, well, it's too bad we don't have the Paul McCartney tune together. I could almost play it.
I could almost play it too, but
Yeah, but I guess we've never even rehearsed it. But next time you see us, you're gonna hear something amazing. Is all I got to say. Okay, here we go. Back down south, bound.
I'm going for all those things you should have had before. Yeah! I'm going southbound. I'm going southbound. I'm going southbound. Oh, you can tell your other man. Sweet Johnny's on the way.
Yeah, Aaron Lieberman on the guitar. We're going to do another one featuring Aaron. He and I wrote this one together.
Let me just tune up for a second.
See, Aaron cares enough to tune up, okay? He wrote the words to this next one. I wrote the vibraphone part and the viola section part.
I wrote the drone.
It was tough, though, because they had to read C clef. But, you know, we did it anyway. Anyway, it's a tune we wrote together. I wrote the music, he wrote the words, and it's called Nighttime Stroll. And then we'll do something.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty catchy.
Brucey, no.
Are we ready? Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 3.
Take your little hand and rest it in mine. Let's leave our troubles all behind. Let everyone know we let the good times roll as we take a little nighttime stroll. And I know a place will treat us just right. The usual table, touch us side to side. And on my shoulder and lose control as we take a little nighttime stroll. And the sun, it is setting, painting fire in the sky. And the moon shines bright for you and me. We'll be
Thank you. That's Aaron Lieberman singing his way into your heart. I was thinking of just an expression. Is that too
Whatever you want to do.
radical?
No.
Let's do just an expression. How much time? So we can play for a while, right? We're not on a super time thing, right? Okay. I'm just checking because how's everybody doing out there? You having fun? Yeah, we're having fun. Yeah, we're really having fun. When it's, this kind of atmosphere and it sounds so good on stage, it's just so easy to play. Makes you want to play at your best. We're going to do a weirdo tune of mine. I wrote this one originally a million years ago. It was on a first album, and it was a totally different kind of groove. And then we changed it around and kept the notes the same and everything else different. So this is also that is on that Live Back in Boston live album that came out today. Okay, came out today, and I think we've eclipsed Taylor Swift already at the box office, man. We're gonna have her opening for us soon. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're going to do this one, feature that Romanian Wrangler guy on this one also, and he'll start it off. Yeah, man. We got a couple more, I think, for you, but I'm in the mood to play this song, so I'm going to play a tune from that solo album I mentioned. It was called Solo Ride. And I haven't played this in about a year or so, but I think I'm going to do it right now. It's called The Way to Your Heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I think it's probably the last song. We could do Right Here, Right Now. Want to do that one? Okay, we have one more tune for you this evening. Before we do that, I introduce everybody in the band one more time. Mr. Aaron Lieberman on the guitar and the vocals. Jesse Williams. I think at the last count, I counted you were in 27 different bands, I think is what the thing was going. Jesse Williams. Mr. Liviu Pop on the drums. My name is Bruce Katz. We're the Bruce Katz Band, visiting you from Woodstock, New York. And I will say, besides the aforementioned merchandise, anybody listening there on internet can go to BruceKatzBand.com and see all sorts of stuff and videos and all that stuff. And, you know, we have a presence on the interweb. Say what? I have 2 instructional videos, actually. Thank you for mentioning that. One is called Play Like Ray, which is all about how to play piano like Ray Charles. And one is called Breakthrough Blues Piano, which is about playing blues piano. They can be found if you look hard enough. Thank you, Jesse. We're going to rock out on a little piano tune of mine, and we'll say goodnight to you on this one. It's been just so fantastic being here again. You know, this is one of the absolute greatest venues ever, and they sure have been nice to us, and we made this beautiful live album here, and it's great. You know, we're just delighted to be here and to see you guys, too. So here we go. This is a tune called Right Here, Right Now. Very existential kind of tune. Yeah. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. We're going to, you know something, I got to do one more little short one. So we're going to do this. In the key of C, guys. Key of C, key of C, key of C, key of C. Ready? That's not right. Thank you so much, everybody. I've had a wonderful time playing for you this evening, and we'll see you next time, okay? Yeah, thanks.